I didn't know there were NFTs in the holiday gift one year, and I just threw it away. And Renee was like, "Oh yeah, I did that too." And then like 3 more people were like, "Yeah."
I threw mine away.
Yeah, there you go.
They're immediately rare.
Yeah.
Well, they are getting rarer. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Didn't you have to like register it or something too?
You're asking the wrong guy. John's behind the board, so he's not going to talk about it. But
Yes,
he tried to do that.
Very successful.
And I'm sure it was great, but I'm not a part of it, and I don't understand it. And I think everybody to each someone else.
Yep.
You getting your notes out?
Yeah, I'm getting my notes out.
My notes are here, and you guys are here too. Hi. Thanks for tuning in to the Doorcast. I'm your host, Luke Schwartz, and I got a bunch of good employees with me today. To my left, my left-hand man, Zack Chapaloni. He's just good. He's waving. Across is Mirvis. Across is very good, Ryan Mirvis. And then Aimee Murray next to him.
Hello.
Hi. And it's been a real, hey, Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Wow.
Feliz años nuevos.
Yeah, gracias. That's very nice. It's been a lot. I've missed a lot. I was away, but there was the holiday party. There was New Year's here. There was a bunch of, and then there was some stuff in between that I was here for 1 or 2 days, and there was still a bunch of stuff happening. So, Happy New Year, everybody. Good to see you. We've been queuing up a video, and we're gonna maybe play that a little in a little bit. But first, whoever tips at the door and mentions the Doorcast gets a shout out. We lost the papers this week, so if you did that, DM me. And no one texted me about it because no one ever does. Shout out Big Bad Brad, Mike Z, Shannon, always, Gino, always dropping love from Speedweed. And you can see us perform here every other Wednesday. There's going to be people performing that are probably on staff. So that you can come to that and you say you're here for the Doorcast, and they support us here so much, and that's why they took away potluck on the 26th. They took away a potluck from us because they want us to really get them.
I had extra time to write. I used that opportunity.
Zack, the star of teased upcoming video.
Yes, I definitely made some memories at the holiday party.
I heard you didn't.
Yes, I lost memories.
Oh, made someone else's memories.
Yeah, I made other people have a memorable night.
Mirvis, you were there? I saw
Physically.
at least one costume. Did you do a change, or was it just one all night?
No, I was wearing a pink velvet suit.
Yes, because you came to
Rob
the waitress's wedding. You went there and you had a costume change. And I always associate you with that. And so, he went from like a pretty wild suit to a golden thing with wings,
sequins and feathers,
etc.
It's like out of Liberace closet. Mm-hmm. That piece has sort of been destroyed.
Hey, I don't think you wear those things a lot. I think you wear them once or twice, and then they kind of, they fall apart. Icarus, too close to the sun, all that with wings. How was your guys' holiday party? Before we get to
you
Zack?
Worked right in.
Yeah, I was bartending it.
Okay.
Yeah.
There was a party back there.
It was a party.
People said there were like 2 parties.
There was.
Where was party number 1, main room?
And party number 2 was the back bar.
Mine and Vinny's party.
Yeah.
Or the
kitchen. Was it the kitchen bar or was it the...
Kitchen bar.
Yeah.
Was there a VIP going?
No, there was people in there.
Okay.
Hanging out.
Yeah.
It was bartending them.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's fun. And so just loud all night? Highlights? I missed it all, so I wish I was there. But I had to be in Hawaii with my hot-ass wife.
It was
too bad.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, we're all jealous. It was pretty crazy to see how crazy our staff can get and fun. They're a lot of fun.
It's a good team.
Working next to Vinny was awesome. He had a good time. He had a real good time.
Vinny's been on once, I think, but my favorite thing, he can, with the bartender bottle opener, he can flip it and hit the cap behind his back and like into the trash can.
Whoa.
Yeah, he has a lot of
There's
tricks.
some really cool tricks that he does low key, and
Vinny
no
the
one.
Grip.
Yeah.
And then he goes, "You seen that?" I'm like, "No one saw it." It's okay.
No, he didn't. Vinny doesn't say anything because he's cool, and like I go, is anyone looking at the circus man? And everyone's like, "Oh yeah." And I go, "No, it's a big deal to me."
I'm like, "Hey, Vinny, teach me some tricks." He's like, "Comes with time." I'm like, "Cool."
Wow.
Thanks.
Sensei Vinny.
I can do that. He taught me how to clack it off and flip it,
Yeah.
so I can hit it kind of.
Oh, that's cool.
He's been teaching me this one where you go like this and you catch it.
Oh, you catch
Yeah,
your
that's
own.
a cool one. It
Yeah.
goes right into your hand.
I'm like,
yeah.
There's all those tiny little bar flare things that are actually faster. Like if you're like really cooking and you do some of these things, it's faster than like taking something and be like,
Right.
Yeah.
it's just and then
Learn the
done.
tricks.
Plus, you're dripping with swag.
Yeah. And so Vinny was working or not working?
He was having fun.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And I was working. I didn't see any of the main room at all.
Yeah, you were there like all night.
The whole night. They played a Shania Twain song. I went out there, did a wootie, and I went right back. And
Wow.
Yeah. Then Vinny's like,
Were
"I'm
there
gonna go
servers working, or were you just serving everyone coming to the bar?
serving everyone coming to the bar?"
Wow.
That was the bar for the whole party.
Yeah.
So it was
No front
packed
bar.
in there
Well, yeah,
No
of course,
front bar.
all night.
And like I heard not that many people snuck in, but there were a few that were
Towards the end of the night,
Towards the end of the night, there was a lot of random people.
I was like, "What is your who?"
After midnight, I think that's okay. But
I think it was like after 1.
oh, that's
They came
Maybe
even
after
later,
2.
and
Really?
Yeah.
We left or maybe 4.
I thought there were like because
4:30.
comics and hangers on always come. Some are
Yeah.
welcome, some are not, and you don't always know which one you are. And the ones who are smart and welcome always ask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eliza ran into someone that had bought a ticket to see Pauly Shore at the comedy
Yeah.
store, the La Jolla Comedy Store.
Oh wow.
And they showed up. They're like, I didn't even know there was a San Diego. And they just walked in.
She sang a karaoke song.
And she got on stage. She had the night of her life. She's just like hot girl shit. Like no one questioned
How
who
many
she
in
was.
her party? Just one?
That was
one.
Cassandra.
Just
That
one.
was Cassandra, and she invited a friend to meet her there.
Oh, okay.
So Jesselnick was following her because she just
Of course,
looked
Creepy
lost.
John knows.
He was walking back. Because we had a goth girl walking back and forth. She
Yeah.
looked like she was gonna blow the place up.
Oh, that's funny.
And then she told us, and it got out of control. She invited a friend to come, and Paulie said, "Stay there. I'm gonna meet you."
yeah.
And they drank and bailed.
Eliza was calling Pauly, being like, dude, come get your super fan over here.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Pretty classic.
And Richie said, "Do last call at 12." So I did a last call. I go, "Last call," yelling, and everyone's looking at me like, "Another shot." And I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, fuck it.
Yeah.
They just took it as order a drink right now.
Yeah,
and
like
then
do
we'll keep
another
drinking.
round for everybody in this building. Okay, cool.
Yeah, Richie thought we were going to get people out of there between 12:30 and 1.
Oh God.
And I'm like,
Spring's eternal.
Or the next afternoon. Oh,
Yeah.
got it. Yeah, I was here till 4:30 in the morning. And Vinny lost his phone, so we're
Oh, that's right.
searching.
Yeah. Still?
No, it was found.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where
Well,
was
it was
it?
playing
in the
music on
beer
the bar. Like, it was within the Bluetooth range of the...
Yes, you couldn't find it.
So it's still playing music.
Yeah, still playing music.
Buried under something.
Yeah.
Under cups and bottles.
And the whole time I'm like, where is it, Vinny?
And where was
To
it?
go in the beer cooler behind the Blue Moon.
Oh, in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
With the sliding
Yeah.
doors that close and lock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. That's so he was working pretty. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did he lose his shirt too?
He
A
lost,
lost
number of
his
people
shirt?
lost their shirts.
he lost buttons to his shirt.
Oh.
I'll say that. Yeah, he did.
He lost a shirt.
One at a time.
God
and then
bless
he
him.
was,
Yeah, wow.
ready. Yeah. Yep.
Who else lost their shirt? Come on.
Adam lost his shirt.
Oh, Adam.
Oh shit.
It's.
Adam's
I don't
But he
know.
didn't tear
Adam's
it.
move seems to be sharp.
It is. It's a rip.
He took it off this time, though. He didn't
Yeah.
rip it this time.
Sure. Great.
So it's just removal, put it to the side.
And he threw his necklace at me and said, "I love you." I'm like, "You're." Love you too, man.
That's the problem with a
Mardi
bunch
Gras?
of people that like they took like breaks they didn't drink before they were like, I'm gonna drink at the holiday party, and then they like really let loose in a way that they
Yeah, like a lot of
haven't
people,
been like they weren't tempered at
Yeah.
all.
like
Oh,
the
yeah.
normal booze bags, like all took like the week before the party off.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna get to take the week.
It's like no,
And
you're just
no.
You're weaker.
yeah.
Yeah. Like this is the Super Bowl and you're taking off practice the week before.
You're rusty, man.
Yeah, gotta stay
yeah.
limber.
Keep doing what got you here.
Yeah, you gotta stay
Yeah.
limber.
Don't
Take
change
the week
the
off
game plan.
afterwards. Sit on the couch, smoke some weed, watch The Simpsons.
But there
Hugo
was
took the
karaoke.
sexiest photo I've ever seen. His,
that's great.
His wardrobe photo. He coordinated it. He asked everyone to hold their phones like they're trying to snap a photo of him. And then he had someone snap like a really high quality photo of him like with shades on being like, no.
That's great.
And it's the coolest thing I've ever, like it is truly the coolest
Being
photo
like,
I've ever
no.
seen.
That's cool. I saw that in the group text. It was really good.
Yeah, it was a great pic.
Yeah, his countdown on Instagram. Was
Yeah, he
3.
posted a
Wait for it. 2. Oh my God. 1. Here we go.
Each
And then
page of his story
he
was
blew
a
it up.
countdown to
Yeah.
the photo. But no one knew what was happening.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, and Zack had a right old time.
Yeah.
People were singing karaoke all night.
In the main
including-
room stage.
Including someone who bought tickets for the Double-A store.
Karaoke
that's
was
cool.
a big hit.
Yeah, karaoke
Karaoke
was.
was big,
It was
yeah.
its own party.
It was way better than because we had the big band for the 50th.
Right.
And
Yeah.
no one was in there. And then the band got super pissed that no
Well,
one was in there.
Right. Or everyone was talking over them because everyone wants to talk.
Yeah.
Comedians are the worst.
Yeah.
We're not going to
audiences.
watch your big band.
We were heckling.
Sorry, we're not.
The thing is, they were killing it.
You're right.
They were good.
Like, they might as well have been doing backflips on stage. They were friggin' killing it.
I mean, it was the Buddy Rich band and the
Yeah.
drummer. I mean, there's a lot of pressure on the drummer to be good in that band. One of the named after a drummer, and so he was really like trying hard, and he's like really trying to prove himself. And the daughter is like singing and like,
We're like, hey, you guys want to go do some shows?
yeah, it's like everybody like, what the fuck is this guy doing here? You know, I don't understand what he ever was saying.
You
And
get
they're
your
like,
NFT?
Let's go to the front bar. I was like, hey, everybody, what's going on in there?
Yeah, you were
but
Shanghai out there.
Yeah, I was.
karaoke got passionate because there's a video of Zachary. We have this behind me.
Oh boy.
Let's see if we can do this.
Not one of my finer
Oh,
moments.
what a nice
But
desktop.
I think it's Matt Lockwood and Renee singing.
Yes.
Do you remember what
Killing
song?
it.
It is Goo Goo Dolls.
Ooh, nothing like a vertical video.
The one from I Don't Want the World to See.
Great.
Oh, what a
It's 14 seconds long, so we can really. So it looks like not super crowded.
Okay, just outside of the camera,
There's a million people.
there is a ton of
There's
people to my
everyone.
right.
Yeah.
Everyone who works
I think
there
the
is in
girl
there.
sitting there is the girl that was Polly's friend. or
Okay,
whatever.
great. She's the. It looks like she's the only one in the front row, and we have of course done a great job stacking the
Stacking.
chairs, kind of in the middle of the showroom. That's good. And then so Zach, drink in hand.
Didn't know I was being filmed. No cameras in the main
don't
room.
need-
I thought was the rule.
Yeah, honestly, you should get whoever took this video in
Torio.
trouble. Oh, your roommate.
Yeah.
Zach swaying.
Doesn't care if the flash is on.
Oh God.
And he gets up and he
Oh.
takes a big belly flop into the chair. Not even the end of the video, I don't think.
No, that is. He ended right there.
Oh, yeah, that's it. That is
Gotta
golden.
keep swinging.
Tagged. It's good. Steps on the chair. Chair flips forward. No, there. Yeah, that's the end.
Oh, there's
Good.
Rob and Katie.
You didn't recover. It wasn't. No one was worried.
No.
So that's a really good one where you just do a
Well,
flop and
Ansley
kinda
took a bigger spill.
Okay.
Ansley fell off a table and hit her head on another table and like went to the hospital.
Oh no.
Yeah. She had like a head injury. She's like split her head.
I remember
And then came to
seeing
work the next day
her.
and be like, I don't feel great.
I remember seeing her in the corner of the OR with like a coat over her shoulder, and I thought
Yeah.
maybe she was just like rolling really hard on
No,
some sort of drug.
She got really drunk and then
Well,
but she also weighs 45 pounds if she was holding 10 phone books.
I didn't realize it was a head injury that she was trying to
She just
recover
started
from.
a little too early. She
Hey.
was the first person here.
I'm
oh,
right there
gosh.
with her.
She's very
She was on
excited.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Zach
She's
took a
always
big spill.
early.
Yeah.
They told us
So-
to get there early, and that I should have not listened.
Well, you get there for the food, and
The
then
only
what I do
person
is I just
earlier-
kind of leave.
Yeah, I should have done
That's
that.
what I always do. I mean, that's my move every time. Is I
but
go
where do you
and-
go?
Home.
Home.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that's
At the pool
genius.
party.
There you go, the Hondas.
That's I live so close. I should go home.
I live so close. It's
That's so
weird.
funny. Yeah,
At the pool party, you did the same thing.
it was nice to see everyone.
Yeah, and that's.
I saw
he's
most
like,
people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bye.
that's so
Like,
smart.
oh, he's out of here.
That's so smart.
I had to go. That was another thing, but I also I go for the first 2 hours, and I'm like,
yeah,
love
that's
you
your
guys.
skis. You're out. Cool.
And you don't want me there longer. No,
We
there.
want you there.
I don't know how to slow down, man. I blacked out. Apparently, at some point by the end of the night,
Yeah,
I was
that
walking
was
up to
great.
people, other door guys, going, who needs a ride home? And I didn't have a car. Clearly, I was the most wasted person there. And they're like, what is this bit? I was just committing to bits.
Oh, yeah,
No
that's
one
bit?
so
knew.
What
funny.
is this
Want to
right
ride home? The ride home was Zach's bit. Blacked out.
According to others, I have no recollection of
Yeah,
that.
no, it was. But you knew you were blacked out in your blackout, and other people were like, "Zach's doing this bit, and it's very funny."
Yeah. Oh, well, that was part of another bit I was doing where Renee did a song before. He always does Mr. Brightside.
Yeah, he
And
kills it.
I was doing this like diehard fan in the front row of an empty room, being
Yeah.
like, and I was reaching out and like touching him when he'd get close to
That's
the edge.
good. So this was a callback.
It was a callback to a
gone
bit
wrong.
that no one enjoyed, really.
It was a
no
call
one was having
blackout.
fun with my bit
Yeah.
but me. I'm my best audience member when I'm drunk.
Yeah, well, Guam broke a table on the last holiday party.
Did it?
Yes.
And, the tradition continues.
I feel
He
right at
also
home
broke
now.
a table in the active shooter training.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, he likes to dive.
Yeah.
That's his move.
He's just
Because I don't think he has a lot of endurance. So I think the one big burst.
He's a sprinter.
Yeah, he gets
he's not a distance
one
runner.
burst, and if he doesn't get you then you're okay. But if he gets you, you're yeah.
The next day,
Yeah.
I do need to mention everyone was in so much pain. Like the texts were
rough.
just like I was like emotionally like just depleted.
People were like maybe 20 hours later after the party going, I feel drunk still.
Yeah.
they were
Like,
drunk
very
still.
much like the next afternoon to evening.
Alex,
Yeah.
I felt so sick, and then I get a text. It's like, please open the main room tonight, and I'm like, fuck, I forgot. Like we still work there.
Right.
Just the blow.
I forgot this was a place.
I didn't think today
I
existed.
think that was
You didn't
real.
buy, like, vitamin C. So
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, we're coming back soon.
So I show up. Torio's on the same show, and we're both just in pain. We're like, let's just get this over with. And we go up, and like he crushed. I did very well. And then I go, I'm not doing potluck. I'm just going home. He's like, no, I think we have to. Like, you can't be here and not do potluck. So then I go in. And potluck, everyone on stage is like, yeah, fuck you. And the audience is dying. Like, it was the greatest crowd ever. I go up after Torio. We're like making fun of some like couple that's there a day after breaking up. They just committed to the date. And
Good for them.
Yeah.
Sick.
For them.
The tickets were
front
going.
row, and they were getting roasted. And I like normally I think I feel bad, but I just didn't have the energy, so I'm like making fun of them too.
The
And then-
path of least resistance of just like, it's my natural state. I'm going to
I'm
make
just
fun
doing
of you.
this.
Yeah.
This is where
So
we
then I
are.
get off stage, and Alex Young is working the booth, and he goes, "Man, everyone looks so miserable, and everyone is crushing harder than I've ever seen right now. This
Yeah.
is so magical.
What a terrible art form.
You
That's
really
what
need
it
to
takes
be
is
at your worst.
ultimate sickness and sadness, and boy, is it a good night for the audience.
I got so many texts. Thank you, but fuck you. Thank you, but fuck you all day.
Oh my
I'm like,
God.
it's my birthday. Bye. I'm not coming in. Not at all.
Yeah.
Sorry. Also, fuck you guys too.
Were there
you know?
any other all-star moments? Holiday party? Any songs that stood out? Any pictures?
Matt Lockwood killed it on
Limp Bizkit.
karaoke.
He
Yeah.
always does
Yeah.
Limp Bizkit.
I think he
Yeah.
said something
Or
at the
Kid
end of
Rock.
crushing so hard with Limp Bizkit, like white people rule. Or
Oh,
Yeah, he
Very
started.
mixed
A,
He
reactions
likes that
from it.
bit.
he
yeah.
started like a white power chant at the end.
I don't think it was white power, but it was something along the lines of like white people are the best.
Something like that. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. Great. Now it brings us to Legion of Skanks the next few days. But what? Anything else on the party?
I did Alanis Morissette. You ought to know.
Okay. You feel confident about that one?
Oh,
oh, that's his.
that's
Yeah,
my go-to.
cool. That rules.
But he has a remix to it.
Yeah, it's sort of in a gritty
It's
death metal.
gnarly. Yeah.
Sort of an
gotta see it.
Oh, I
Alanis.
see. Yeah.
It's a
Yes.
time.
It's a cover.
Yeah. It's like my gritty voice and then gritty
Hell yeah.
because I'm thrashing my voice singing.
Cool.
I did Harvey Danger, Flagpole Sitta, and Mike Black ran on stage. He's like, I fucking love this song.
Who was the middle person?
Mike Black?
No.
Oh, the song is by Harvey Danger.
Harvey Danger, Flagpole Sitta.
Oh, that's what you were
Paranoia, paranoia, everybody's coming. And so Mike Black joined me on stage like mid-song. And then so we had like the big guy duet. And that was
that's cool.
delightful. And like afterwards, he's like, dude,
quartet.
I'm sorry for sure. sorry for running on stage, but I love that song. I'm like, dude, I fucking love you.
That's cool.
Yeah. And
Getting mad at someone running on stage is
yeah. It was fun because I got to do, ladies and
karaoke.
gentlemen,
Yeah,
Mike
for
Black.
karaoke.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And someone you know well, of course.
Yeah, it's like, come on, bro. Get up here.
And then he gave Oreos and potato chips to everybody.
Yeah.
In standard Mike Black fashion. Making it rain with
Making it
double
rain,
fries.
exactly. Making it crumb.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Mike's snack. Love that. And then I was here for a couple days in between there and the New Year's, so there was still
New Year's was fun. I've heard New Year's is like not a special thing here.
Oh,
it felt really special.
it's
Yeah.
very special.
Yeah.
We had less balloons than normal this year.
Yeah.
I think the balloons are overkill anyway.
I like the balloons.
It's nice.
When we do the whole back hallway and covering the entire ceiling with balloons, that's fun.
Yeah, that's true.
You're such a partier.
We
Yeah,
have-
that is fun, but it's a lot of time wasted.
It's like people that come in and tie it, and then also, of course, we're running out of helium, and then like,
They're like, we need more balloons. It's like, we have 100 in the hall.
Yeah.
I think it's okay.
yeah,
It's good.
and it's it's
Team balloon.
trash of the ocean again.
Team balloon.
But then also like it's fine. It looks very.
We have the midnight toast is a lot of fun. We did
Yeah.
on the
yeah.
front patio. There's probably like 50 or 60 people in the front
It
patio.
was packed out there.
And I queued up Old Lang Syne.
Nice.
Oh, that's really good.
And
We did that in the belly
We
room,
did that.
too.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Who was in charge in the belly room?
Tammy
too?
Joe. So she was like, play this and then write it at the countdown.
Oh, she knew.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
I put on the ball drop on the TV.
Okay, cool.
And then after Old Lang Syne, I played David Bowie Heroes. So everybody started their year off listening to David Bowie.
Yeah.
So
That's
like,
nice.
yeah.
Francisco Ramos was on stage and she had shuffled him around and he was kind of running the light by like a minute and it was countdown time, so he's just in the middle of his last bit and she's like 3, 2 and she's like play it and he's like what's happening? He like forgot about the New Year's countdown. He was so
Happy
terrified.
Halloween.
He's getting rushed on stage by someone going 3, 2. He's like, oh my god.
It was
Very threatening.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Terrifying.
sure.
It was Earl in the OR, and Kaylee played him into the New Year. It was really
that's
cool.
fun.
Yeah, it was a lot.
I
of
love
fun.
Kaylee.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's good. That's really nice.
yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a very special night here. It feels good, and it's very much camaraderie and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
It was all Legion of Skanks in the main room, which I don't think was as like I think honestly the belly room had the best shows that night, which was interesting.
Mike Glazer.
Mike Glazer and then Tammy Joe.
Daryl Hannah was up there too, right?
Shout
Daryl
out Mike
Hammond,
Glazer.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He talked to my wife for quite a while.
Oh, good. Your wife was able to. I was going to ask, like,
She
yeah,
came
you
to
can-
kick it. She's a early bird,
you're
so
all-
she
you can-
left.
Oh, really?
She at like
That's
11.
what I was gonna ask.
Her
you.
eyes were getting heavy. She was getting drunk. Yeah, she's like, I can't, this is it. She's like, cut me,
This
Mick.
is it.
She went as long as she
Outta
could.
here.
like me, knows when.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. That's not, but yeah, I heard Legion of Skanks was not.
From
yeah,
the
there's
OR,
a
it
lot of-
sounded like a rap show.
Yeah, they had a
and-
rapper.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
There's a rapper who filmed this whole thing there, and he's a white guy, in classic their fashion. That
I
fan
think he
group.
was Jewish as well.
He shits on LA comedy scene, which is basically just
Oh.
Chris D'Elia in their eyes. So it's a lot of
my
like that.
I thought he was saying D'Elia was innocent.
Oh, maybe he
That's what
switched
they
up.
came through on the group text is that he was saying like D'Elia didn't do it.
Oh,
and
that's
then
funny.
and then they cheered and he was like,
That's
I knew
very-
you guys were cool.
That's
and
very
then
Legion of Skanks, yeah.
said yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The
It
podcast was
like
funny.
we hate groomers, but we like Chris D'Elia.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know what.
Yeah, it's just joking against the joke.
Contradiction.
Yeah, I don't know what
What's
you know.
happening?
The podcast was super entertaining.
Okay.
Yeah, I liked it. It was Tim Dillon and Big J just kind of like making fun of everyone in the audience, which was like
It's
a
just
good time.
them too. No, it was everybody.
No, it was everybody,
Yeah.
but like they were getting big pops. Louis J got obliterated. All the computers went out, and then they pull out their phone. They're like,
all the
"Fuck."
computers went out.
Yeah, like the POS system was down, so we couldn't close tabs.
Fun.
Yeah.
So, and then they read the text. They're like, "Fuck!" They just texted us stretch for 40 more minutes, and like Lewis is hammered. He's like, I timed it to be like, so he's falling asleep. He's like dropped his mic, it broke. Steve, the security guy, who's now a sound guy in the main room, is his first night. So he's running on, and Lou's like, fix my fucking mic. Steven's like plugging in. He's like, I want this cool looking one. He's like, and Big J's like, you dropped that one, dude. It's over.
Done. You killed it.
And, so they stretched as long as they could. I felt really bad.
Because they'd probably already done over an hour.
Yeah. So it went from 8 till about like 10:30.
That's the problem with doing a podcast at like a comedy club. Any comedy club with a 2-drink minimum is like the show's only an hour. Usually.
Yeah.
That's the podcast we put out.
Yeah.
Like doing
So
this
hard.
live in the bed. Like it would be tough.
It's like you're getting a double or nothing. Single in a water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Like,
sure.
It has to be like
The
that.
fans like were super like good as far as like no one really pulled their phones out. No one was trying to sneak smoke in it. Like no one was being an asshole.
Oh, that's good.
They're like the nicest Proud Boys I've ever met. No, they were cool. They were fun.
Everyone that came in to get drinks beforehand at the front bar was already wasted.
Yeah, they were pretty like super
people
high.
People were pre-gaming big time. I got tipped so much weed.
That's funny.
So much weed. I got a joint that was a full eighth joint. That,
Unnecessary.
Lord.
and it's
Yeah,
I'm
like,
like, when is I gonna?
When am I gonna
just
do?
get an eighth.
Yeah.
Like 8 or 10 joints.
Yeah,
Cut it when
it's
you
like
need
a
it.
comically gigantic joint.
That's funny.
But yeah, everyone, even more so because like on like drinking holidays like St. Patrick's Day, Halloween, and New Year's,
Yeah.
St. Patrick's Day, the first day of the year.
people
Is it here?
Not here necessarily, but it's just
Does SantaCon ever like pour in here?
occasionally, but
we've
we
had
don't
Santa
sponsor
Con
it,
before, yeah.
so it doesn't.
We have like
Good.
rogue Santas making
Right.
their way.
Okay, that's okay.
yeah, like
but,
2
like-
at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like people go out drinking that don't know how to drink.
Yeah.
Oh my.
And then they're like, well, I don't want to spend money
It's-
at the bar.
it's
so
their
I'm gonna
holiday party.
pregame.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're all pre-gaming on like 99 bananas or something out of the trunk of a car, like a 4-year-old. And then they come and how much is we could get
We want to.
100 beers at Costco for the same price.
I'm like,
Yeah.
go home.
And
It's
like,
okay.
then go,
Yeah.
go do that.
Please go have a party at your house.
That's
with the-
exactly why we do this.
with the- yeah.
This is a venue. This is an entertainment venue. The drinks are not going to be cheap.
Yeah. I could drink in a 7-Eleven parking lot right now.
Yeah.
Lady's like,
can.
I wanted
Like,
pop
I
off.
could be
I'm
in a
like,
non-
we don't have pop off. I'm sorry. Go get it from a grocery store.
Yeah.
$10.
We don't sell jug vodka.
Out of here.
We do,
Yeah, I mean,
but you have to prove
on the
that
low,
you can hang.
okay? Yeah, you got to do it on the low.
Yeah.
I was yelled at by a drunk lady this week. I was here with my brother. My brother came. Everyone was like,
I kept
Oh,
almost
sweet
fist
guy.
bumping him, thinking, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my God.
Yeah.
a comic that hangs out here. He's a very nice guy. I don't know his name. He's been hanging out for a long time, and we're friendly. He was like,
Josh Martin.
he's like, no. He moved to New York. That's why he's still around every day. But this guy was like, Luke, you didn't tell me you had a twin. And I was like, he's not my twin. And also, like, I don't even know your name. I'm like, wait, ask me something about myself. Like, I don't have a twin. Why would I tell you that?
You were
Ask me
wearing like
something
the
else.
exact same outfit.
You guys were dressed similar.
Yeah, we dressed the same.
You dressed
I
the
wonder
same.
where he got it. I'm
Yeah.
5 years older.
Oh, are you
Yeah.
a Big Brother influencer?
Oh yeah, for sure. But it's nice, and he's a good person. I like him a lot. But we came in, and he saw the Sklar brothers were up in the OR, and he got to watch some of that. And then Sklar brothers and I are acquaintances, and they will go, hey, and see me, and they they confused him for me, and I was like, it's not, it happened to you. And it's, it usually happens the other way.
Yeah.
And then so he watched me have a mediocre set on the 15-minute showcase, whatever up next. That was
Sick.
nice. And then we went downstairs, and Don was on stage in the OR, and Don was yelling at people, and everyone's like, "Show us Chicago," all that stuff. And this drunk lady is going like in the audience, going some yelling about her pussy because Don asked about it. Whatever. And then I yell from the back, classic big, "Hey Don, is anyone gonna fuck on stage or what?" That's the easy line. And he goes, "Okay, we're trying to do that, but I'm not allowed to anymore." And this woman turns around, she sees me and my brother Eggman, and he's like, she goes, "Are you those Jewish brothers?" And it didn't connect that it was the Sklars right away, but I just went, "Don't yell at me." And Dawn laughed and Morgan laughed, and then like, "Don't! What are you doing?" And we just kind of we were just passing through anyway, but we just like left.
You didn't throw him a shalom honeycomb?
No, I did not. No, she didn't deserve it. Yeah, that only goes to the near and dear. Yeah, for sure. But that was a moment. I was like, "Did you ask him if he's gonna fuck anyone on the stage?" I was like, "Yeah."
Yes, I did.
Welcome to the comedy store.
Yeah.
Oh, you know who came in? Gary Busey.
Whoa.
Oh my God. Okay.
He walked in for D's Nuts,
Oh shit. Yeah.
and
I bet he would like that show of any show here.
his wife is a comic, I think.
Oh no.
Yeah, on D's Nuts.
Oh, no.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So he
It was
walked
a real
in.
roller coaster. I just
Yeah.
went on. Thank you for that.
I'm sitting at the back door just waiting for random people to say they're on the show. And then Gary Busey walked in.
That works. That's Thursday backdoor.
Yeah.
So funny.
So Gary Busey walks in. He's like, "Hello, happy day before New Year's Eve to you." And I'm like, "Oh my God, you're Gary Busey, dude." And I'm like, "You can go in now if you want. You can do whatever you want." I thought it was like cool that he was here. So he walks in. And then
That's a roll of the dice right there.
Morgan goes, "Fucking Gary Busey's here. That motherfucker tried to run away without paying last time." I'm like, well, I don't think you'll have any trouble catching up to him these days. And then Joe Maurice goes, "Someone say Gary Busey was here?" And I go, "Yeah." He's like, "I had to throw that motherfucker out last time." I was like, "Why?" He's like, "For heckling, shouting at everyone on stage."
With his giant mouth.
I don't know. That's so funny. I didn't know this about him.
He was on the front bar, and he looked homeless. Like
Yeah.
he was like wearing maybe like one or two too many layers.
Yeah, he had like
It's
3
like, why are
coats
you wearing
on.
so many jackets?
Yeah.
You know?
Like with just like 2 flannels or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Like 2 outer layers
Yeah.
and an inner layer
You
and
don't
a
have
shirt.
a closet.
And like he came to the front bar.
Wow.
And went right over to the cocktail napkins, and took like a bunch of them, and put some in his pocket, and then like blew his nose like really loudly, messily, and like threw them in the trash can. Got some more, blew his nose again, and,
God.
and like threw 'em, and then he put some more in his pocket, and I was like, "Am I gonna have to kick this homeless guy out?" And I was like about to be like, "Hey bud, I'm sorry, you can't." And then someone was like, "Hey, do you mind if we get a picture?" And he was like, "Yeah, sure." And I had that smile. I'm like, "Oh, that's fucking Gary Busey."
Yeah.
Like he just kind of came like pocket.
He looked bad.
And I'm like, "Oh, that's."
He was with his wife and his assistant or his
No.
agent or something. There was a guy with him that was like his
Helping
handler.
him. Yeah, a handler. Yeah, exactly. Someone helped.
And he went up to Morgan and
Someone
was like,
helps that
"Hey,
kind of
Gary
celebrity."
wants to get another drink." And Morgan goes, "Okay, what does he want?" And he goes, "I don't know." Morgan's like,
Bro.
"Okay, then what? All right,
Why are
man,
you-
get out of my way."
All right, man.
And then he asked, he's like, "Hey,
He just
That's
told him
so-
a fact. He doesn't have an order for him. He's like,
You
Gary
gotta have
Busey wants a
little
drink.
more for me,
Yeah.
man. I don't know.
What do you think Gary
and then
Busey's drink
well,
was?
he
Like
asked
7 and
Gary.
7? Let's be a 7 and 7.
I think it was a vodka.
Rum and
He-
Diet Sprite.
Gary didn't know
Oh
his
my
drink.
God.
Yeah, rum and diet Sprite.
What's Gary Busey drink?
Yeah, that's great.
Now, Jake Busey showed up with a neon violin. Then we'd be talking.
Oh hell yeah,
Fucking Starship Troopers
yeah,
style.
great movie.
There you go.
But Gary didn't even know his drink. Morgan asked him, and Gary's like, and he points at his wife, and she goes, "He'll do a vodka, like a Belvedere kettle soda, grapefruit or something."
He would drink Kettle One.
That's fine.
Kettle One says
It's
a lot
just
about-
funny to not even
It'd be
know
funny
your
to
own
ask
drink.
him to leave knowing who he is. Be like, Gary Busey, can you please leave?
Yeah,
Full
you gotta
name
go,
him?
Gary. You see?
Mr. Busey, can you? I need you to leave.
Yeah.
We can't do this anymore. I'm sorry.
You're gonna have to leave D's nuts.
That Wednesday show, the last one that you were on, was really good. It was a good one.
Oh,
it was
good,
sold
yeah.
out.
I like the 15-minute
was-
format.
But
Yeah.
there was some guests were having a good time, and they yelled at me hardcore.
Oh,
Yeah, they were
for-
drinking Jameson doubles, and they're mad about the price and this and that.
Oh Lord.
but then only get one.
Right, and and
'Cause that
every
counts
When
as
people
two
time
order a
drinks.
double and they think that it doesn't cost twice as much.
Yeah.
they go, "Oh, there's not like a discount." I'm like, "No,
Yeah,
you're getting double
2 drinks
liquor."
in
I'm
1 cup.
confused. What?
Yeah.
So
This isn't a Chili's in the 90s.
exactly.
All right.
I would have been there.
Right.
Pepper Pals.
So it was 2 couples, and once they got the check, they were like, "Well, they told us to be quiet, so we didn't have fun anymore." And I was like,
Oh boy.
"Okay, okay." just give me 1 second.
Then
And
why didn't you be quiet?
and-
That's
and-
what I'd never understand with these people.
But they did have so much fun the whole time. They're talking about this is so good, this is good, this is good. I'm like, so the whole hour you're saying how great this show is. You want to come next Wednesday. You want to do this, and now you're pissed.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're drinking PBRs and double Jamesons and margaritas, and
Mix it up.
now you don't want to. Okay. She's like, we're not paying for the service. We are not. I was like, okay, let me go get a manager. Give me 1 second. So I go downstairs and I come back up and she's like, they told us to be quiet. And she looks at me and she goes, didn't they? And I go, babe, I have no idea. I'm walking up and downstairs with all your drinks in my hand. Like,
Who was the manager you got?
Joe.
Okay.
Yeah. So Jen was up
Calm
there.
but firm.
Big firm.
Oh, big.
What?
Calm but firm. But I do like big firm.
Call him
Yeah.
Big
Big
Firm.
firm. Okay.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
Joe, you're big firm.
Yeah.
Working for the
Firm.
HR department.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, that has nothing to do with the drinks that you got on your table and the service. And Aimee did really good. You were never
Without a drink.
thirsty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the girl goes, yes, that's true. I'm like,
Oh no.
can you guys,
Yeah, just
it's
sign
1
here.
in the morning
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Leave.
She's
She's like, we're never coming back. Joe goes, leave a Yelp review. Bye.
Oh, I should look. I'll start looking for that now. Yeah. What else? I did. I mean, I was here. Oh, here's something crazy. Felicia Michaels had no idea who Yorsi was, and Yorsi had like kind of never. Felicia Michaels and Yorsi had never met.
What?
Isn't that
How's
crazy?
that possible?
This
That's
is my
wild.
reaction.
That's mind
Two people
blowing.
that would be like
Yeah.
buddies. Two people that like.
Dorsey might be here right now.
Yeah. So might
And
Felicia.
so is she. Yeah. I'm like, she's here too. What?
I wrote that down because I was like, because she was like, Yorsi, I don't think that name is familiar. And I was like, you're here all the time together in the same
In the
hallway.
same room.
Yeah.
You go
You're
up in.
Adjacent.
What?
and they were both like, oh, they're a paid regular. They both said it about each other.
Wow.
And I was like, yeah, you guys like got past, I feel like the same day.
Show.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're the same person
You showcase on the
in
same
my mind.
day. What?
Yeah.
That's
What are you
wild.
saying? Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah. Argus gave me a tip about the microphone in the main room that I thought was helpful. He said, don't hold it up to your mouth because it loses, it's like, it's too big of a room and it gets too echoey. But dude, that's the right move for OR and belly room, but keep it away from your mouth and be loud in the main room.
Oh, I like
But,
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought that was
He's-
pretty good.
Write it down.
Yeah, I should write that down.
Jot it down.
No, I'm saying like, what do you have there? And then I'm gonna look up the Yelp.
Oh, we had I feel like Cigar Mark Maron is like a character now.
Okay,
Whenever he's out, it's exciting.
Cigar Mark Maron.
Mark Maron with the cigar
He
is
loves
kicking
stories.
it. He's kicking
Yeah.
it.
Cool.
And I felt so embarrassed because I was joking with Willie, and we were talking about this Norm Macdonald story where Norm talked about like doing a JFL with Sinbad back when Norm was like a young, nervous comedian. And it was this really funny anecdote. And I was like, where did I see that video? And I play the video, and I'm like, who's this other person? Like, there's someone else talking to him. I can't remember. And it's like, I turn it up, and it's just Maron talking. And then like,
Yeah.
I just see Mark Maron put his cigar down, go inside. Like, I don't want to hear my voice getting played on a phone next to me.
Oh, you were uncool.
I was like, God damn it, why? No.
He's drinking Diet Cokes now too. I'm like, are you okay?
Maron?
Oh wow, he's letting
From
loose.
soda waters to Diet Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, the Comedy Store has 3.5 stars.
No
That's
way.
really funny.
I mean,
I don't
we're
know if
killing
I would
it.
have-
It makes sense. No, it makes sense with all the 1-star things. That's good. Okay. Do I recommend this business? I'm gonna hit yes, no, maybe. I'm gonna hit maybe.
I should tell people I'm nice to leave a Yelp review.
Yeah, yeah.
One lady like asked to see the lineups, and I was like, "Oh, here, I'll just walk you down the hallway." I was like bored in the back door, so I'm like, "So right here's the lineup for the OR, and then here's everyone in the main room. Like this person's on stage now." And she turned to her boyfriend. She's like, "They would never let me do this at the Cellar." Because she was like visiting from New York, and she was here like 3 nights in a row. So I was like, "Hey, like here's the lineup," and I was like, "I don't think they'll let you do this here." I'm like, I'm just a new guy. I'm happy
I'm
and
just
nice.
Zack, and I'm happy, so I don't know.
Don't expect. Someone came up to me like, "You're the first person to not yell at me tonight. Thank you." It's like some old couple. I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Aw.
And they said, "I heard you say y'all. Are you from the South?" I'm like, "No. God, you're on an island out here.
You just have no idea.
City's just a little too big for you, ain't it?"
I call them shit kickers. And we go, when I open doors sometimes I go, let's fleece these rubes. Like that one. Let's get them in. Serve them the doubles, charge them triple. Let's go.
Let's go.
Make them laugh, get them out. Yeah.
Someone went up to Bobby Lee in the hallway. I sent him up to the belly room, and he looked, and he went, "Oh, dude." There's like this broy 20-something-year-old like finance guy. He's like, "Oh, dude, I saw you on YouTube." And then he like, Bobby looks him up and down, and he walks down the hallway, and Bobby looks at me and just shouts all. He's like, "That's not even a nice thing to say to someone." He's like, "What the fuck was that?" He's like, "You might as well say, dude, I saw you at the mall."
Yeah. Yeah, say like you were good or something.
Yeah.
Just like, I saw he was just so excited he like froze.
Yeah.
Not
I
you
was
were good
crying.
on YouTube, just you were on YouTube.
But he's like controls. Bobby's so popular through there as well now that he's like, I hear that all the time, and it's the most annoying fucking compliment. Because it's not a compliment. It's like,
No, it's like
I
what
saw you on Facebook.
It's like,
you.
it's like
Yeah.
Gary Busey's assistant coming down and be like, Gary wants a drink.
Yeah, I'm like, what do we do with the
need one more
information?
thing.
Yeah, just
One more step in
Right.
this.
What's the show?
There was a really nice night where there was a bachelor party of like 10 kind of maybe finance bros.
Yeah.
Something like that, but chiller, not that chill, but like chiller.
Yeah.
And they bought all the booths on the right side of the original room, and like Eric Griffin and Bobby Lee and Sebastian, and like it was a really good night, and they all like stood up. They were like podcast fans and like comedy kind of nerd fans, but like they like stood up for Bobby, and we almost kicked them out for vaping, but like they were nice guys.
Yeah.
And but they were like, it was a real good vibe, that show. I worked, and but someone held up their hands in a heart for Bobby Lee from the middle, and I was on like duty because he's super popular. I'm like, I don't want anyone taking pictures, and this is like, if you raise your hands and do the heart, it looks like you're holding a phone,
Yes.
or whatever. And I walked up and I went, hey. And then I saw that they weren't holding a phone and they were just doing the heart. And I just don't like that. I think it sucks and it's lame. So I was like, you can't do that in here.
There's no
you
gang
can't
signs
do
allowed.
it. No, don't do that. And they were like, I go, I don't care.
no love. No,
I was like,
get out.
don't do that.
We don't love here.
And then I walked out. But yeah, it was a really good vibe during that show that I heard a little
so
bit.
funny.
But like, it was good. It was good stuff. I just get mad at people. I don't.
Yeah, that's great that you didn't even back down at like the heart.
Yeah, you double down.
Just
You're like, no.
love wins, and you're like, no, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Stop.
Here.
Stop.
We'll throw
Not
you out.
tonight.
Stop.
This is
We'll throw you
comedy,
out.
Pay your
damn
tab.
Get out.
Yeah.
Kick him out for doing a hard side.
No gang sign.
There were so many receipts where people say, "We loved you so much." Like I see when I'm clearing tables, and then it's like a shitty tip.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you were the best.
Oh,
Yeah.
people think that compliment is the
The
tip.
notes, like,
And
you
I'm
know
like-
what? That crossed us over the 20% finish
Is
line.
that not the server doing the heart around it, or no?
No,
Sometimes
servers will
it's
do
the
that.
server.
But sometimes,
But you
like,
notice a different
server
thing.
showed me and was like, it says, like, you were our favorite server ever. Less than
$4.
10%.
Yeah, 10% tip.
You're like, here's
See,
$2. Thanks.
The nice
Yeah.
thing is, at the
What?
end of the month, you can bring all those receipts to your landlord.
They
You're my
treat me
favorite
with
way.
compliments.
Yeah.
You're my favorite.
How is this
good?
unskilled labor? Yeah,
Right.
exactly, for sure. Yeah.
Morgan had the funniest retort for customers where he goes, if they give me a couple bucks, I go, I think you need this more than I do. Why don't you keep that? It's like less than,
Oh, God
it's like more
damn.
insulting than $0.
I've done
Yeah.
that with 50 cents before. When
Yeah.
someone, I was
Oh,
like,
it's-
oh, baby,
Here's
it's
some-
okay.
here's
Go
some
fill your
metal
meter
I
for a
get it,
minute.
but-
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not doing that.
There was a lady that came in who she comes in, she always goes, can I sit in the back? She buys one ticket. She's just a normal, nice, like kind of exhausted looking woman. Not that she looks bad. Like she doesn't look.
she's just tired.
She looks like she works. And I'm really not trying to be mean, but she like comes in and she'll have dollar coins, and she'll buy the ticket or whatever, and then just give us $5 in coins.
Yeah.
And then go, can I sit in the way back? I go, yeah, sure, no problem. And then I flip them out to the boys, off the thumb here.
Here's your second Joanna.
Yeah. There's someone else on them now.
Where do you even get those coins in?
Yeah, I don't.
The bank, the post office, I don't
Really?
know. Something like that.
I feel like
bank.
maybe the Subway dispenses those.
Oh, interesting.
I might just start bringing rare stamps and being like, "Hey,
Try and trade it.
any boots left?"
Ooh, Princess Diana.
Yeah. This is going for $30 online if you can find someone. Yeah, great.
Some 80-year-old man might want to buy it one day.
I give you a coin in one of those plastic cases, and I go, "Don't open the case, man.
Yeah.
Let that
Yeah,
value."
or a Beanie Baby.
Let it
That case will lose value.
The original NFT. Yeah.
let it value.
That's a pretty FT, I think. A Beanie Baby? Is that a
Yeah.
fungible token?
Oh, you could funge the fuck out of those.
Yeah.
Plus, it puts the fun in funge.
I got a Beanie Baby guy. Just let me know if you guys.
You have a plug?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I might need that.
I had a Beanie Baby roommate in college. She moved in and had this. I lived in like a 1 million bedroom house down in San Diego, and she had like the giant Costco bin, like jam packed with Beanie Baby. And she's like, "Guys, do not open this.
Wow.
It will lose value.
The air.
It was,
the Mona Lisa.
Yeah, they're preserved in there.
Wow. There's a viral video of a divorce hearing, and the couple is on all fours picking the Beanie Babies out of a pile on the courthouse floor. And they just look like business people being like, "Okay, I get the
that's
pink
not
turtle."
Yeah.
That
Their kids
So
decide to
sad.
go with neither of them.
They're like, we can't do it anymore.
We give them
They're sucking their thumbs in the corner.
yeah.
it seems like they'd be perfect for each other.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm shame it didn't work out.
Yeah.
There's a rom-com in there somewhere.
Yeah. Those were the days I was here. Any other party? Any other New Year's resolutions for the Comedy Store?
Ooh.
3 of us bartenders are going sober. So we'll see how
Hell
that
yeah.
goes.
Okay.
We'll
Is
see
it
how
you,
that
Vinny, and Adam?
Me, Vinny, and Adam, yeah.
Well, yeah, you're
great.
not an AA. I'll tell
Yeah,
you that.
I know.
You sound pretty pretty known.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Good luck.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's great.
Mervis?
I'm one of the other bartenders.
That's trying to go sober?
No.
Outside of
The
that.
other way.
I'm,
Yeah.
He has mezcal in his bag right now.
Yeah.
we can actually go around and do plugs and say our New Year's resolutions. That'd be good. Zack Chapaloni, thank you for being on the pod so much and working hard. We see you out here.
Thank
doing
you.
good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And you were employee of the month for December?
I was.
Wow.
DCM bread.
That was another reason people thought I was getting too drunk. Like Hormos came up to me. He's like,
oh,
I
bad
want
luck
to
for the employee of the month.
I want a raffle, and he's like,
Oh.
I get it, man. You got the Echo Dot. Like,
Yeah.
it's time to
And-
really turn up. It's like the worst gift.
Alex Young, Alex Hanna, and Adam.
And Adam.
All one employees of the year.
Of the year,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and I understand a couple of those for sure.
Do you guys want to hear some inside scoop?
Yes.
Oh, I wonder if your mic's on. But hey, John, yeah, let's.
It
do
is
some-
on.
Yeah, okay. let's
One
do
of
some
those
scoop.
3 was an accidental employee of the year. One of those TVs was supposed to be a regular raffle. One of those 3 people was not supposed to win.
No.
Employee of the Year. I
bet you know.
I know.
I got a hunch.
I know which one.
I have a guess, and that's all
say
I'll
it.
say.
Say it.
It was someone whose name starts with A.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, you're playing.
That's my guess, too.
You're playing the odds, obviously, because 2 of the 3 start.
Three of
with
the
A.
3.
3 of the 3 are all
was-
Are they?
Oh,
They're all
Who was the 3rd? Oh,
There's
yeah,
two
yeah.
Alexes and an Adam.
Okay.
yeah.
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 Yeah. So Zack Chapaloni, where can people find you?
Hesby Street. It's a podcast. You can watch the videos on YouTube.
With
There's
your comedy
clips
partner Torio.
with my comedy partner and door guy partner in crime, Torio
you
Van
should
Grohl.
you should request to host as a pair. You can sometimes host as duos.
Ooh,
I might
that'd be
put,
fun.
I
That
might
would be
put
really
that in.
fun.
Yeah,
I would love that.
And but you don't have to go up together every time. You
Right.
can, every few
You, like,
can
switch
go up
off?
together and like
Oh,
switch
that's
off
fun.
and stuff.
And that's like more of a fun night because you can.
yeah, but then you'll only get $12.50.
Right.
And so I was talking to Sklar Brothers, and they were like, they only pay us $10 for performing there. And I go, oh yeah, it's 20. They halved it, and they go, oh yeah, that makes sense.
That's so.
Because that's pretty fucked.
We got to start breaking up hard,
Yeah.
man.
It's like I think we're done
Where can
as
people
a
find you
duo.
online and stuff? And
Yes,
follow?
Zack Chapaloni on Instagram, all that good stuff. I post a lot of clips from our podcast there. So yeah, just follow me on Instagram, and I'll be at the Up Next on January 18th. Both Torio and I will be.
January. Yep, your comedy partners.
Well, I'll be performing on January 19th. I'm going up at 12:15 a.m. But it's going to be a
very funny, and I like that.
party.
Yeah.
Torio's going up first. So if you want the full experience, get there early and do not leave until 1 a.m.
Wow. Yeah, you're bookending.
Yeah.
That's good. It's funny. They wanted to, make the show shorter, so they put less people and made it just as long.
All right.
Exactly.
I wouldn't mind everyone doing 10 minutes.
I know, right?
Mirvis, across, where can people find everybody?
I'm on all the social medias at Ryan Mirvis. You can see me this Friday at the Boiler Room.
Mm-hmm. Sick. What are you doing at the Boiler Room?
Telling some jokes.
Hell yeah.
Telling some jokes.
Sarah Tell's show. Right?
Sure, I don't know. The Boiler Room is, maybe I'm thinking of something different because I'm
wait, is
thinking,
it
I'm thinking
the
of a
boiler-
music thing. It might be the Boiler Room. That's
The
a very...
Bourbon Room.
Is it the Bourbon Room?
The Bourbon Room.
Oh, the Bourbon Room. You're
Not
gonna get
the
a boiler.
Boiler
You can get a
Room.
Boilermaker at the Bourbon Room.
Yeah, come join me for a Boilermaker at the Bourbon Room.
Yeah.
This Friday at 7 p.m. in the
Cool.
evening.
And this drops today, so I love it as an evening podcast. It's the best.
Someone's just at the Boiler Room like, can I get a bourbon maker? Is Mirvis here?
He said
it's very
I could.
confusing.
And Aimee, where can people find whatever you do?
I am AK_Mer on everything. And I'm dropping my podcast this month, Aim to Please.
Oh, shit.
By the end of the month.
Wow, Little Miss doing her own podcast.
Market's getting competitive out here.
Yeah, yeah, it's the perfect time to start podcasting. Every other
2023.
Wednesday, and you can see us do some stuff. That's nice if you come out for that. It's also very nice to come out every Monday. We do potluck and we have fun. And
Mondays are great.
some people try new jokes, and most people do old ones, and it's always a good one. And it's a good time.
Yeah.
Special shout out to Eggman. Had a good time while he was down here. I know I'm probably forgetting something. I couldn't find that Yelp review, but maybe we'll have it in the next 7 or 8 weeks. Who knows? I'm forgetting something. We'll see you next time at the door. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you.